And welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm going to be riding the King Bull Hunter 2.0, as you see it right there. And I want to talk today about riding in extreme heat, which today is 100 degrees. I would call that some pretty serious heat. And I want to talk about this right here, the battery and the motor, which is down here, and talk a little bit about how that affects, the heat affects both of those components. So let's do it. Go to pedal assist 2, and here we go. So today is a good day to do this video and talk about this particular topic because it's a hot day today. We're sitting at 100 degrees as I record this video. So let's talk about how this temperature can affect your electric bike. Let's let this guy go by here. So we know how it affects us, the rider. It's warm and it can be uncomfortable, right? But how about the bike? So yes, you can ride it in 100 degree weather, but there's a few things you should look out for. First of all, I wouldn't ride too long in the heat if you can help it. It's not good for you to be out there in extended heat, and also the bike. And what happens with the bike is the battery, over time, if you ride often, especially like long periods and ride often in 100 degree weather or higher than 100 degrees, it'll start degrading your batteries to where your battery will start to lose some power and some range. You'll start to lose those. So basically your battery degrades over time the more you're out there in the heat. And also with the motors get quite hot, and let's face it, the warmer it is outside, and depending on how you're riding too, that motor can get extremely hot, and it can shut down, overheat. So it's a good idea, if you are going to ride in the heat, as I am right now, to take breaks for you and the bike. Get into some shade, let the bike cool down, you cool down a bit, and then continue on. Something else you want to look out for too with the heat is, don't bring your bike, or after you ride your bike, don't try to charge your bike right away up, the battery back up. Let it cool down for about 30 minutes or so before you charge it up. Ideally, you want to have it in a cooler area. Best temperature for your battery to be in is an area or room that's about between 50 and 77 degrees. So a good example for me would be, so it's 100 degrees outside. I have air conditioning at my place, and I have that set to 74 degrees. So, and I keep all the bikes and batteries inside the house. So once I let the bike cool down, I can charge it back up, and it's in a environment that's not, there's no direct sunlight there, it's not extremely warm, so it's a good place to charge my battery. So, but definitely weather conditions can sure affect your bike, particularly the battery and the motor. Another thing you want to watch out for is make sure your battery doesn't look like it's swollen. You don't want the battery to be swollen, because that could be a problem. So check that, especially if you're riding in heat or have been riding in the heat. And like I say, try not to be out there any longer than you have to. A good tip too would be to try to keep your pedal assist level low, just so that you kind of help the bike by not having to work as hard in the heat, and that'll prevent it from getting hot. And got somebody right on my tail. I'm going to let him pass. Looks like they're from Montana. IVSP. No, I see their license plate says Montana. So yeah, if you really want to get out there in the heat, or you have a purpose for being out there, you have to get out there to ride, you can do it, but just be cautious. So yeah, I'm riding right now in pedal assist 2, and that's a nice comfortable pedal assist level for me. I'm not ghost pedaling. It's a nice comfortable between 14 to 15 miles per hour, especially when you're riding around in a neighborhood like this. It's not an overly fast speed limit here. And if you're out on a longer stretch, then you could go up one. I'm going to show you in just a second what it looks like on this bike for pedal assist 3. I'm coming to another stop sign first. I like pedal assist 2 quite a bit, especially if you're on like in this kind of neighborhood, or if you're on a bike trail. You can't, I mean, the speed limit is, for those, is 15 anyway. So let's crank it up to 3 and I'll show you. Here's 3. And 3 starts putting you up there in the 19 miles per hour range, as you see right there. You can see that. So it gets you going a little quicker, but I like the 2. I'm not in a rush or anything. So hey, if you've got any tips that you'd like to share with us on e-bike batteries and motors getting hot in hot weather riding, by all means share it with us in the comments. I should mention also that cold weather affects your battery too. You will not get the range that you normally do on a cold weather ride. It'll definitely be sluggish. And it'll be less range when it's cold. I think I've ridden under almost every weather condition there is, except for a tornado. or hurricane. I haven't done that, and I don't plan on doing that. Or thunderstorm, I have been kind of caught before, but that's nothing that I would try to be involved in. That's going to do it for this video. Let me hop off the bike a second. One more look at the Hunter 2.0 right there. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, just hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to leave a comment on this video or any others that you've seen on the channel, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe everyone, and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.